Hi everyone, welcome to Privacy Ninja's weekly podcast series. My name is Andy Prakash and I'm from Privacy Ninja. With me today, we have Dexter Ng from AntiHack and Phillip, CEO of Bitcyber.
Okay. Hi guys.
Hi Phillip, hi
Hello.
Dexter. Thanks for joining us. So Dexter, would you like to share a little bit about what AntiHack does?
Yeah, so AntiHack specialize in doing penetration tests, and we also have anti-data leakage software, which we'll be talking about today. Yeah, and what penetration test is, I think we have covered last week. You can also check back last week's video to find out more about what penetration test is. If not, what penetration test is we actually test people's website, mobile apps, and also their systems to see whether there's any vulnerabilities. We use real hackers. We don't use automation softwares. That's how we differentiate ourselves. Yeah, and tell them what's wrong with the software. Yeah.
Thank you, Dexter. And Phillip, can you kindly share to our listeners on what Bitcyber is and what you guys do?
Right. Hi guys. So Bitcyber is the country partner for Bitdefender. Right. It means that we are the exclusive distributor for the full range of Bitdefender's consumer and business products. Later, we'll talk a little bit more about how we can use Bitdefender to secure your home PCs or laptops or mobiles in this work from home period. All right.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Phillip, for the introduction. So today we'll be talking about work from home tips and also some data protection software that businesses can use and their employees can use to stay protected and secure during this period while they're working from different locations, be it remotely, at home, or in the office. So, Phillip, what has Bitcyber been doing during this COVID-19 period?
Well, we have been working from home like all good Singaporeans, right? Trying to stay safe for ourselves and also for our family. So during this period, we are getting used to meeting over Google Meet, meeting ourselves, meeting our partners and customers even. So I guess we are now all getting used to turning on the camera, I guess, to see the face behind the voice, right? Usually it's just a presentation screen with slides. But I think in order to be more personal and to accept, have that contact, right? We are getting used to on the video camera so that we can see our faces as well, right? So we're getting used to it. I guess being in IT industry, we are a bit more comfortable with technology, but I can understand my wife, for example, she's not really very techy. She's finding it very challenging, right, to get used to the webcam and go on webinars and things like that, right? She prefers the face-to-face human touch. Yeah, but I think we're all adjusting.
Yeah, likewise. I mean, businesses, not only in Singapore, but all around the world, we are forced to work from home, right? And those that haven't embraced even a little bit of digital transformation prior to the COVID, lockdown, now is finding it hard and they're scrambling around to find the necessary software, the tools, and set up the procedures in place for their employees to work as productively as possible from home. So these are some of the challenges that businesses are facing. Okay, and Phillip, for Bitcyber, so what have you guys as a business been doing during this COVID? How you guys been targeting your sales, or have you guys started some form of marketing in preparation for the businesses to reopen after 2nd June?
Yeah, so while we are all stuck at home, right, we have been working on getting our website in tip-top condition, because I think in this age of working from home, nobody is really able to go out and travel or go face-to-face meetings. So we are trying to leverage as much of the internet, our website, using social media marketing, search engine optimization, use as much of these tools as possible. And I believe that even after the circuit breaker are lifted, all these are still good practices to have, because more and more people are searching and looking for solutions on the internet, right? Whether it's through Google search or through social media like Facebook or LinkedIn. So I think it's doing ourselves a favor now just to make sure that we got all these fundamentals in place.
Yeah, I do agree. Dexter, what about you?
Yep. So for us, in our previous few episodes, we have been talking a lot about online marketing, and online content is getting more and more important. So we have finally, I would like to announce we finally got our first keyword on Google search engine, which is PDPA Singapore checklist. So we have been waiting for that to come on. Yeah. So
Great.
more
Very good.
to come. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we focus heavily on SEO. We found the most easiest keyword to rank, and we've been focusing on generating resource articles to boost our SEO. And finally, just before the CB lockdown was lifted, we managed to be ranked on page 1. So we are kind of proud of that. Yeah.
Well done,
Yeah.
guys. Well done.
Thanks.
I've learned you how to do that for our own website.
Blood, sweat, and tears during these 2 months. Yeah. My English has
Right.
improved a lot. Okay, so during this COVID period, while businesses have to send their employees back to work from home, then there are associated risks involved as well. Maybe the computers they use are legacy systems, very long, never update, or the endpoints may be compromised prior to this, and the employees are not even aware. Employees also have to connect to their corporate networks to access sensitive data on a daily basis. So there should be some form of tools or software that businesses can leverage on to be secure when they access all these sensitive data. So let's talk about what are some of the software that we can use or employees can use while being based from home. So Philip, what are some data protection software that you can recommend that businesses can leverage on during this period while all their employees are working from home?
Well, I guess the first thing everybody should do is protect their home computers, right? Whether it's a PC or a laptop, because these computers are usually home-based, but now suddenly they need to be used for corporate work. And usually what companies would do is give these employees VPN access. And the danger for letting your this VPN access is that now you can potentially have a bunch of unprotected PCs and laptops accessing your corporate network, right? So you should look at a software like Bitdefender, who is one of the world's top anti-malware protection software that can lock down and harden your home computer so that it can make sure that there's no malware in it before you connect to your corporate network.
So we have Bitdefender as a solution, right? Can you share some more functions of Bitdefender, what it can do for listeners out there?
Right. So Bitdefender is in the class of what is commonly called antivirus software, but it's no longer just antivirus on its own, but the higher range products include a lot of other features like its built-in firewall, hardening tools, even ransomware remediation for the really top-of-the-line ones. But Bitdefender has a range to meet different needs. For the listeners here who would like to just try it for free, there's an antivirus free option they can download from the Bitdefender website that they can try to experience its speed, its lightness, its protection capabilities, right? And when they are confident about the product and they want to get the more advanced features, right, then we can talk to maybe Privacy Ninja or myself, that we can help them get a good price for the. I was just going to make a special offer for your listeners. How to do that?
Yeah, just say there's a special offer.
Yeah.
Okay, so just for this podcast, right, we'll make a special offer to your listeners, right, who want to get the Bitdefender Total Security 2020, right? For just a limited period, we will offer this at 35 Singapore dollars, right, which is a big discount off the current list price of almost $100. So Total Defender comes with protection for 5 devices, any OS. It could be Windows or Mac or iOS or Android, and it comes with full protection, including what I mentioned, the ransomware remediation. So check it out.
Hey,
So
why
it's
you never
very-
offer me this discount before today? I bought it last month. Now you offer discount. Am I entitled for the discount?
I'll tell you later, because now we got the full country partner pricing, everything. We got the promotions all approved already, so we are working.
Yeah.
We're going to be working this month.
So it's like
Bye,
a family package, five devices. So buy for the whole family, that kind of thing.
Right. So Defender has 5 devices, correct?
Does
And
the
also,
normal does the normal free one protect against the port scanning also? I remember my colleagues were using it, and then people were port scanning in the office, and then there were alerts popping up.
Oh, okay. I don't know, man. To be honest, I haven't really taken. I haven't really taken a look at the free version, but it's the basic one lah. I don't. It may not even have
Yeah.
IDS.
I think don't have yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
and I also saw that Bitdefender was ranked number 1 in 2018 and 19, right? In AV comparative test, antivirus comparative test.
Fact was named the product of the year last year. So it's and Bitdefender is one of the most consistent performers on AV test and AV comparative, usually coming in number 1 and number 2. So the engineering technology behind it is world class.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Thanks
they
for
will win
introducing.
2020 as well.
I also think so.
Oh,
Okay, what about Dexter? Can you share a data protection software that businesses can use?
Yes. So for me, I would recommend AntiHack's PDPA data protection software. We actually call it anti-data leakage. So what this anti-data leakage software does is we can actually either track or block sensitive files that the employers can deem as sensitive. So example, invoices or credit card details, anything related to PDPA or personal details, even IC numbers, we can track it. So any documents, PowerPoint files, Microsoft Word files, Excel files, or even PDF, we are able to track and find all these kind of files and deem it as sensitive. So when it's deemed as sensitive, we can either block it or encrypt it. So what are the use cases for blocking? Normally, like let's say we don't allow people to send these sensitive files on WhatsApp, WeChat, Telegram, or even Signal. Yeah, so employees will actually want this software to be implemented for all these employees who are working from home nowadays. Previously in the office, they were already protected in the those office environments that they have paid a lot of money. But now from working from home, their laptop is no longer protected because it's outside the network of the office network. So now with our easy to use endpoint protection, we are able to give the same kind of protection even when they are using it at home. Yeah. So more example is we can track sensitive files. What are the employees are uploading to CRM systems? Where are they uploading the files? What are they downloading as well that they are deemed as sensitive? We are able to track that. So with this kind of tracking, there's a even more bonus thing that what employers can use it for, or businesses, is you can actually track whether your employees are actually working or not. So let's say if this salesperson is supposed to be meeting people online and then sending out PowerPoints, so we are able to track whether they actually did send out all these PowerPoints on email at what time, as well.
Yeah, Dexter, I remember I was very irritating previously. I was asking you, are you sure you can block on all the different, email platforms, the WhatsApp, Telegram, WeChat, Signal, everything? You say yes, confirm can block. Then I was skeptical. Then I asked you to show to me. So I sent you a file. You not only did the software encrypt it, but then in front of me, you drag and drop into WhatsApp, Gmail, Telegram, everything. And then the system blocked it and it couldn't go through. And there was also live
Yes.
notification, yeah.
Yeah,
was
so
when I
for
picked
those
it up.
who don't know what Andy is talking about, the link will be in the description below. So when you go inside, there's the functions on that web page, and also there was a GIF animation where you can see how the drag and drop and the blocking, how it works, and also a short video on YouTube on how it works as well is on our web page. Yeah.
And furthermore, Dexter, I understand that now for this software, you guys are having a promotional price that's unbelievable. Can you share to our audience how much is this software now for per endpoint or per computer?
Yeah, so previously we were selling like $100+ per year per device, right? Now we decided to just drop it down to $5 a month per device.
$5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So $5 per month per device comes up to $60 per year only. Yeah, and we are gonna keep this promotion running for at least to the end of the year. Yeah. So a 12 months contract and $5 per month. Yeah, over the 12 months. Yeah.
I think that's really amazing to hear. $5 per computer that a business owner has to spend to protect each laptop. I think that's very, very affordable and something that should be a no-brainer, to protect the personal data and sensitive data stored in each computer, and also to comply to the Personal Data Protection Act. What about you, Philip? What do you think?
I think that's a great offer. Can I use it for my computer as well?
Yeah, definitely. Anybody can. It's actually meant for SMEs. We target it so that it's cheap and SMEs can afford, and even families can afford. So families, if they want to actually block their kids from sending out some files, they also can use it within their own family computer as well. They can set the rules such that, oh, this kid cannot anyhow take my sensitive files of my computer and send it out to somebody on his Facebook or WhatsApp. That can be done as well. Yeah.
That's true. Because it's a shared computer at home, right? So it's the kids play around and suddenly they accidentally send out something sensitive.
Yeah, a lot of families now are sharing computers because of this work from home. Not everybody can afford everybody have a laptop, right? Each family member they actually have a shared desktop at home or even a shared laptop at home. So some of these mommy and daddies actually might want to lock the system such that maybe there's some invoice or sensitive files we set it to block. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like now during this period, a lot of software are dropping their prices, right? So this should be a good time, a good opportunity for businesses to quickly grab up all this necessary software to protect as part of their operations.
Yeah.
So Philip, you shared about Bitdefender. Dexter, you shared about data privacy protection software. For myself, I also like to recommend to our listeners VPN. It's known as a virtual private network. So most of us would know what a VPN is. It exists both for mobile phones, and also for your computers. And the VPN that I'll be sharing is Proton VPN. Okay, we also introduced this VPN in our prior episodes also. But why we are pushing Proton VPN is because it's one of the more secure, one of the more privacy-focused VPNs out there. Okay, it has a no locks policy, so it doesn't lock or track any of your internet activity, and they don't disclose this information to third parties. That's why amongst other vendors, we prefer and recommend Proton VPN.
Yeah, bro. I will check it out.
All right.